What is it today for Trade-In Tuesday? It's a 2006 Chrysler 300. This thing was a huge deal back in the mid-2000s. The Daimler-Chrysler merger was a merger between Daimler, Mercedes-Benz, and Chrysler. It was a German company full of very strict, very methodical nerds, and an American company also filled with nerds, not nearly as strict. It was kind of cowboys meet Germans, and it was a freaking nightmare. But one thing came from it, and that's this. It doesn't look like much, but this was the beginning of the L-Car platform that would continue on for almost 20 years and bring enormous profitability to Chrysler. This car took some of those Daimler roots and added a bit of American flair. So this shares some underpinnings with the Mercedes E-Class. But as you can see, it's got a big ass American grille and a big ass American motor. This is one of the very first ones. It's an 06 model. It was traded in recently at Galpin Honda, I think it was. Barack Obama owned pretty much this very car. The car bridged the gap between rich and poor in some ways. It started at like $23,000, $24,000, which is like $33,000, $34,000 today, which is relatively reasonable for a car that was this classy. You might not be able to tell based on the shape of this one, but when these were new, they were really classy. You would see these things in rap videos. You'd see them driven by politicians. You'd see people from all different socioeconomic backgrounds, cultural backgrounds, all driving this because it just looked badass. Headlights, pretty well faded. Grille, so this is plastic, this is metal. We got this trim is, look at this chrome trim is coming out. This fender is the wrong color. Plenty of clear coat fade up top. Man, this was the era where chrome was in. They were putting chrome on everything. Do I need chrome on the edge of my bumper? Probably not. Do I need a giant chrome badge that's like 18 inches long? Do I need chrome? Handles. Do I need chrome all around all my windows? Do I need chrome in the middle of my door? Do I need chrome on the back of my mirrors? Probably not. But it was just how it was. These trade-ins are gold because you never know what you find inside. Hard plastics. The seat torn up. Look at this dash. Wow, what is happening here? It's like the whole centerpiece is like being birthed from the dashboard. Wait, look at this. Coming apart. You think it came with this, Carlo?
Dude, no way that came with it.
There's no way, right? Holy smokes. That's a humongous freaking DVD. Oh my God, look at how. Does it rotate so I can freaking watch? No, I can't. Oh, lug nut. This reminds me of a joke I like to tell. Why were there pickles in the car door? Because it was ajar. Oh, look, rear battery in these. I didn't realize that. It's a very German thing. Oh, center caps. We got to put these on. Absolutely. Let's go. What am I getting here? Wait, am I supposed to line that up? Come on. Is my intelligence quotient too low for this? All right, we can pretend like that never happened, folks. What do you think? You think the oil will be clean, or you think there'll be coolant in it? Okay, the struts still work, which is something. Clean, baby. Stay right here. I'm about to fire this thing up. Y'all hear that? Sounds like a damn diesel. Damn. I bet you it'll clean up if I rev it a little bit. I mean, it's still there, but I think it's an exhaust leak. Let's take it for a spin. 165,000 miles on this thing. It's not too many. Oh man, this interior quality is atrocious. Just look at all this stuff coming apart. It's like, ugh. Get smuggled drugs in there if you wanted. This is a Mercedes A580 5-speed automatic. This is a really good automatic transmission found in some of Mercedes' best cars, including its AMGs. So really stout transmission, with a powerful 340 horsepower engine. Let's see how this thing rides. What is that back there? What the hell? Oh, oh. This thing's missing multiple lug nuts, and the ones that are there are loose. All right, let's crank some of these nuts. Oh my God. It's amateur hour for someone. Don't be stripped. Oh God. It's a strip nut. Dangerous, folks. Oh no, no, no. Another strip nut. Dude, we got 2 lugs out of 5 right now. Can we even do a U-turn? You know it's bad when you can hear your wheel actively trying to fall. But the crazy thing is though, that engine sounds pretty freaking good. It sounds like a... Ooh, listen to that. Sweet. Man, you know it's bad when you have to stop your car review to go to the car parts store. What kind of person drives a car without proper lug nuts? Like, what else is wrong with that car? 2.5 lug nuts? This thing's a steaming heat. Oh, look at that ZJ Grand Cherokee. Freaking love that. Steering wheel's in mint condition though. Wait, this is the other car. Oh God. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm like, wow, you know, one thing that the steaming heat has going for it is its steering wheel is in perfect shape, and I'm in the Lexus. What is wrong with me? Something ain't right. It's time to get in the zone, Carlo. You and I. This is gonna be money in the bank right here. Do I look like Mr. Moneybags to you? $17 for 4 lug nuts? Over $4 a damn lug nut. Shit better be made out of sterling silver. What is with this? And I'm doing a burnout in that thing. I deserve it. I'm improving the safety of that vehicle tremendously. It's the least it could do for me is make a little smoke. That's the new Chrysler 300 right there. They kept that thing around for 18 model years on the same basic platform. That's crazy. All right, let's get some lugs on this wheel. Oh, 12 by... Freaking ran out the wrong lug nuts. Got your Coke, Carlo. To trade in Tuesdays. There it is. Got one safe wheel here. Do not drive. Please place new lug nuts on back right tires before driving. This is critical information here. You can't leave this thing crumpled up. This has got to be front and the center. Get out of here. Let's finally drive this. No more clunks. Ooh. There's still something not right. That front suspension's got some problems. Holy smokes, it's fast. The front struts are shot. I'm telling you straight up. When I hit a bump, the front just goes clunk. Otherwise, the engine and transmission feel smooth. Steering is nice and buttery, like an old school hydraulic steering. Feels buttery, nicely assisted. Man, this engine is great. This engine and transmission combo is so smooth and powerful. When I accelerate, it feels like there's something that's like releasing. There's like a play somewhere, but it's cool. It's powerful. It sounds good. It's smooth. You know, aside from the strut problem, if you sort of cancel that out of your head, the ride is pretty good. The brakes are good. The engine and transmission are good. And the interior, okay, it's worn out. Look at this. It's obviously worn out. I would buy one of these in decent shape. You could probably get these all day for $3,000 for a 300C. Maybe $5,000 for an okay one. It feels so quick. I mean, oh, woo, that V8, it's just got this sort of ferocious feral feel to it, where it's just this monstrous thing that can. Woo! All of this, the powertrain makes up for how horrible this car looks. This thing's got a freaking roaring V8 and a transmission that can make perfect use of it.
So my dog.
Important question for you. Can we do a burnout in this machine?
Oh, let me call you right back, okay?
Yes, sir. Damn, this thing downshifts. It's fast. Isn't that crazy? You look at this car and it's like this big, huge sedan that you'd never think. It has like this duality to it. It has this sort of calm and sort of understated, but still kind of chiseled exterior demeanor. Sort of like a Rolls-Royce Bentley, just kind of a calm demeanor. But when you give it enough gas, it has this inner child in it. It's a reminder here how important a powertrain is when it comes to the overall feel of a car. The exterior and the interior of this car look like trash, but it's all, like every inch of it is made up for with such an excellent engine and transmission. It just, how do I love a car this hideous? Makes no sense. It's a bit of a barge, I have to admit. It's huge and its steering radius is terrible, but it's a barge that's got some chutzpah, as my colleague Jason would say. It's got some verve. It's got some power.
Here's the good news. You can do a burn.
Woohoo! This is great news, folks. All that lug nut bullshit is about to be worth it. Oh my goodness! Oh! What are we dripping? What are we dripping? What are we dripping? What are we? I think that's engine coolant. The engine did not get hot. I checked the temperature. Oh shit! Oh shit! Freaking radiator hose blew off the damn radiator. How is this not overheating? That makes no sense. Look at this. The entire cooling system has drained. Literally, the pressure in the cooling system from the high revs blew the radiator hose off the radiator. The coolant temperature seemed fine, which is, none of it makes sense. I'm a little dubious about the cooling temperature. You can see there's the radiator port right here. It should be right over top of this. So it should be sitting snug like that. You can sort of see that right there. It should be, this should be over this. Taylor is asking me how the burnout went. Would you like this?
Yes.
The burnout could have gone better.
Oh no.
Okay.
What the fuck did you do?
All right, we got to go to AutoZone again. What kind of coolant does a 2006 Chrysler 300C need? Damn it. Son of a. That's what I'm talking about. All about that dirt cheap wrench. It's not that cheap, to be honest, but whatever. Blue. Do I need blue stuff? I'm too cheap for that. I really should put the cheapest shit in this. It's a freaking trade-in, but gotta be respectful, you know? Someone might want to buy this car. That's cool. Okay, here we go. Ugh. Kick some ass, Carlo. Okay, to prepare for this, it's a simple two-step process. Step one is reattach the radiator hose to the radiator. Step two is fill coolant in the cooling system. Man, I got the cheapest pair of pliers. Look at how small this handle is. Oh, why am I such a cheap bastard? This is not helping. Okay, there we go. Spring clamp, get on there. Ugh. This spring here is an anti-collapse spring. It basically gives the rubber hose some extra rigidity. Look at that. That's good. Spring clamp. Son of a bitch. There we go, I got it. Okay, now get your candy ass on that radiator. There we go. All good. Now let's fill up this radiator. There goes my hat, thanks wind. We should start trying to burp it out. Squeezing this hose a bit. Okay, let's run the motor. On this vehicle, you fill the coolant through this, what's called a hot bottle. This is a high pressure bottle in the cooling system. The heater should get warm, which tells me coolant's going through the heater core. It's burping up a bunch of bubbles you can hear. You can see the system is bleeding itself of air. It's called deaeration. Got it all filled up with coolant. Heater is now cranking. I'm just gonna drive it around, make sure no harm, no foul. A little bit of steam coming from the hood because I spilled some coolant. Okay, she's all fixed up. Just put the hose back on, shoved in some coolant, and that's it. Pretty straightforward, not a big deal. Man, that took forever. Now, where do I put the keys?